It's Friday afternoon. Your real work is finished, but month-end is staring at you through missing receipts, mystery card charges, and uncategorized expenses. Then your manager asks why cash flow looks off. You know the answer is probably hiding in 3 tiny bookkeeping messes. Today we're looking at AI bookkeeping that goes beyond snapping receipts. The useful stuff now is policy checking, anomaly spotting, and cleanup. We'll compare RAM's finance agents, QuickBooks accounting AI, and Xero's Jax, without pretending any of them should replace your accountant. Quick caveat, this is practical workflow guidance, not financial advice. For taxes, compliance, or judgment calls, consult a qualified accountant. Picture the old version of bookkeeping automation. Someone buys lunch, takes a receipt photo, and software tries to match it later. Helpful, yes. But month-end pain usually comes after that. The receipt exists, but the category is wrong, the policy is unclear, or the transaction is weird. RAM announced AI agents for finance teams and controllers in July 2025, focused on policy enforcement, fraud detection, expense review, and policy improvement. Size, that matters because most admin time is not spent typing numbers. It's spent asking people what happened, then deciding whether it was allowed. RAM says its agents can ingest a PDF expense policy, approve low-risk expenses, flag outliers, answer policy questions, and escalate the 10 to 15% needing judgment. That sounds powerful, but consider starting with review mode. Let the agent suggest approvals before you let it actually approve anything. Here's the workflow. You upload the company expense policy. Not a beautiful policy, just the messy document employees already ignore. Then, an employee submits a meal charge. The agent checks merchant, amount, attendee notes, receipt, and your rules before finance sees it. RAM says employees can ask policy questions through SMS, Slack, or email, so finance may get fewer one-off messages about what is reimbursable. That may help if your team constantly asks the same questions. It may not help if your policy itself is vague or contradictory. In practice, RAM is strongest when expense policy is your bottleneck, especially for teams using corporate cards and approvals. RAM claims its agents catch 15 times more out-of-policy spend than non-AI alternatives and enforce policy with 99% accuracy. Consider treating those claims as vendor claims. Useful signal, not a blank check. You still want spot checks, especially during the first close. Now, QuickBooks sits in a different part of the mess. It is where transactions become books, and books become reports people trust. QuickBooks Accounting AI supports transaction categorization, AI bank feed predictions, anomaly detection, and discrepancy resolution while keeping the user in control. That last phrase matters. User in control is not decoration. For bookkeeping, the wrong confident click can quietly distort your reports. One approach: let QuickBooks propose categories for recurring expenses first: rent, software subscriptions, payroll fees, bank charges. Boring transactions are the best training ground. The danger zone is the transaction that looks boring but is not. A contractor payment might be cost of sales, repairs, or capital expense. For anything large, unusual, reimbursable, or client billable, consider manual review. That step may save your accountant a nasty cleanup later. QuickBooks says 45% of customers save 12 hours each month on monthly bookkeeping with smart expense organization, and 71% feel more confident. Those numbers are promising, but your mileage depends on how messy your chart of accounts is and whether your bank rules already exist. Here's the Friday afternoon test. A charge appears from a vendor name nobody recognizes. It is not fraud, probably, but probably is expensive. RAM might flag it against policy. QuickBooks might flag it as unusual against past behavior. Your job becomes asking the right follow-up. QuickBooks describes anomaly detection and discrepancy resolution as part of accounting AI, aimed at identifying unusual activity and helping resolve mismatches. That is exactly where AI may help most, not doing the books alone, but pointing your attention at the 3 things that deserve it. Pause. Now let's talk about Xero's Jax because it aims at the manager question. Why does cash flow look strange? Xero says Jax lets users ask financial questions, explore business data with charts and tables, create invoices from prompts, and get research answers. So instead of exporting a report, you might ask what changed in expenses this month, or which invoices are dragging down cash. That can be useful for owners who hate accounting reports, but consider treating the answer as a starting point, not the final board update. Xero says Jack's chat follows the same access rules as Xero, so users can only see financial data they already have permission to access. Xero also says customer data is not used to train the large language models it uses for Jax. Those are good privacy claims to see. Still, consider reviewing admin permissions before rolling out finance chat to managers or department leads. The comparison is pretty clear. Ramp is an expense policy cop. QuickBooks is a bookkeeping cleanup assistant. Xero Jax is a finance question box. None of those descriptions are insults. They are buying guides. The right tool depends on where your month-end close actually breaks. If the pain is receipt chasing and card approvals, consider Ramp first. If the pain is categories and reconciliations, start with QuickBooks. If the pain is non-finance people asking basic money questions, Jax may help, especially if you already run your books in Xero. The wrong move is buying all three because AI sounds important. That creates three places for mistakes to hide. A safer rollout may use one system as the source of truth. Then use AI features around that system with clear approval boundaries. Let's build a sane month-end workflow for a small team. Not perfect, just better than Friday panic and receipt archaeology. They erase. Softly. Step 1. Clean the expense policy. If a human cannot understand the meal rule, an AI agent will not magically understand it. Write thresholds, categories, exceptions, and who approves edge cases. Plain language beats legal language here, as long as your accountant agrees. Step 2. Automate low-risk repeats. Monthly software bills, ordinary travel within policy, bank fees, and familiar vendors can often be categorized safely. Consider excluding new vendors, large amounts, refunds, reimbursements, owner purchases, and anything tied to tax treatment until a person reviews it. Step 3. Consider turning on anomaly alerts. Ask the tool to surface duplicate-looking charges, sudden category spikes, missing receipts, and vendor names you rarely see. Notice the wording surface, not decide. The tool should bring the weird pile to the top of your inbox. Step 4. Consider asking cash flow questions after categorization, not before. Bad inputs make confident answers that sound useful and waste everyone's time. For cash flow concerns, consider asking your accountant to review the underlying accounts, not just the AI's explanation. Here's what I would not automate yet for most small teams: final tax categorization, payroll issues, loan accounting, and revenue recognition. Those areas may have legal and tax consequences. Use the software to prepare evidence, then consult a professional before finalizing. Ramp's own positioning says humans should make fewer but more critical judgment calls, which is the right mental model for these tools. That line is worth taping to your monitor. AI should shrink the pile, not remove responsibility for the pile. If a vendor markets complete hands-off bookkeeping, consider being skeptical. Month-end close is not just data entry. It is classification, context, and accountability. A practical first experiment: take last month's expenses and run the AI suggestions without posting changes. Compare them against your actual closed books. Track 3 things: how many suggestions were correct, how many needed edits, and whether any errors repeated across similar transactions. Haas. Repeated errors are the scary ones. 1 miscategorized lunch is annoying. 20 miscategorized contractor payments can wreck your margin view. If you find a repeated error, consider fixing the rule, not just the transaction. Otherwise, the same cleanup returns next month. Consider setting a review threshold. Maybe every transaction above your comfort level gets human eyes plus random samples below it. If this kind of practical AI testing helps, a like or subscription is appreciated. It tells us to keep doing grounded tool reviews. Before you roll this out, tell employees what changes. AI can answer policy questions. Finance still decides exceptions. That sentence prevents drama. Also consider deciding where questions belong. If employees can ask in chat, email, and text, finance needs one audit trail. For regulated industries, consider being stricter. Expense notes, approvals, and AI-assisted decisions may need retention rules your accountant understands. So, verdict: Ramp is the most interesting if expense approvals eat your finance team alive. It is about stopping messes upstream. QuickBooks Accounting AI is more practical if your month-end pain is the bank feed, categories, anomalies, and making the books less chaotic. Xero Jax is compelling for business Q&A, especially when owners need plain English answers without learning every report menu. The limitation across all three is the same. AI can be confident, and finance cannot run on vibes. Consider building review gates. Your one thing to try this week: choose 10 messy transactions from last month and ask your tool to explain how it would handle them. Then send the results to your accountant and ask what should be automated, what should be reviewed, and what should stay manual. Month end will never be fun. But with the right guardrails, it can stop being a receipt chase every single Friday.